Hey guys, it's really good to have you join me again today. I'm going to jump straight into my post, and it's an introduction today into the subject that we're going to be looking at in a number of posts coming up. Thinking about life, in life we all have different opinions, don't we? We all look at things differently. We all have different views on things. We have different desires, things that we want to go after in life, and we have desires for the way that people are going to treat us, and so on and so forth. We set different boundaries in our life. We all do it. It's all part of life. It's a part of being alive. But actually, the ability to communicate those things to others, that doesn't always go so well for us. And in this group of posts, what I want to do is I want to look at the subject of positive, how we can be positively assertive, how we can communicate with others. And being assertive, it's a lot about communication, how we communicate with other people. And I think if we can get this right, it can really help us in our relationships to be seen and heard. And we all want that, don't we? We want to pay respect to other people, but at the same time, we want to be seen and we want to be heard. So in these posts coming up, we're going to be exploring how we can become more assertive in our relationships, while at the same time maintaining peace with others. And again, we all want that, eh? We want to be at peace with other people. So what does being positively assertive mean? It means being direct about the things that we need in life. It means being direct about what we want, about what we feel and what we believe, the beliefs that we have. The challenge in the context of living in peace with others is to be able to communicate those things in a way that still recognises and respects the views of other people as we seek to live at peace with them. Being positively assertive is such an important form of communication. It's a communication skill. It's one that can reduce conflicts in our relationships. It's one that can actually improve our relationships. And it's one that, while working, it can really work wonders on our self-confidence and our self-esteem. So being assertive can reduce conflict in relationships. It can improve your relationships, but it can also work wonders for your self-confidence as you learn to communicate your needs and desires in a healthy way. When your boundaries and your intentions are clear, both to yourself and to those around you, I believe it helps make life work. And again, we all want life to work for us. And so today's post, it's just a short post today, but today's post is a little bit of an introduction on the subject. In the coming days, in the coming posts, we're going to explore a number of different ideas that can be adopted and made a part of our lives as we seek to interact in a positive way with others. And so to keep my post short today and to finish off today's post, our introduction to the subject, I want to leave you with a question to ponder, and it's all about communication. What communication style do you relate to best? I'm going to give you four different communication styles. Which one do you relate to best? Are you someone who is a passive communicator? In other words, when you're trying to tell people what you want, maybe you're having a takeaway and maybe you want McDonald's and your family says, no, I want pizza. Do you just give in, or do you make a case, kind of thing? Or a passive communicator is someone who would just give in. Are you an aggressive communicator? In other words, if you don't get what you want, you tend to get a little bit forceful, maybe a little bit angry, maybe a bit louder in your communication. Are you passive aggressive in your communication? In other words, you're set on what you want, but rather than confront, you tend to sort of say things in the background. You can be a little bit critical in the background. Are you a passive aggressive communicator, or are you assertive? Do you know how to put your views across, your desires across, your opinions across in a healthy way that respects others? And obviously that's the subject of this series of messages that we're going to be looking at. So are you passive aggressive, passive aggressive, or are you assertive? Something for you to be thinking about as we get ready for the next posts in this series. But I'm going to finish it there, and I look forward to speaking to you again soon. Thanks for tuning in, guys.